you're motivated by money, Lamborghinis, high rises, boats, things like that, right? But there's like this little thing that's knocking at you too. Like, is that all there is? Yo, it's your boy John. What's up, man? Hey, listen, real quick, we're about to do an interview right now because we're going to get an executive assistant that's coming on board here at Sunclean, also for Overcomer Academy. If you've ever thought about getting somebody that's an assistant for your company, it's probably one of the best things that you'll ever do, okay? When you're running a business and you're doing a million different things, you need somebody in your corner that's going to be able to handle the administration stuff, the operations stuff. I mean, if you're still wearing all those different hats, it's going to drive you crazy. You're going to go insane. So stay tuned. We're about to get ready. We're going to go ahead and hop into this interview. So follow me. Okay, you were the one that I spoke to, and you were mentioning that you do insurance stuff, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, cool. In Banana Republic, you work some retail, so you got some good customer service and stuff like that. Yeah. You know how to communicate well.
Exactly. And
then superhero contractors. Tell me about that a little bit. What'd you do there?
So I was a lead generator there.
Okay.
So they basically had a program where they had us set up like at the exits of Sam's Clubs, and all we tried to do was try to pitch the product to the clients that were exiting the Sam's Club. We did roofing, windows, siding, decking, and I think also AC.
Okay.
HVAC.
Yeah. I know a lot of companies that do it like that. Cool. I don't know why it's like so many people pick that specific niche, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like they make a ton of money just selling that stuff. And they might not even have an install company. They just sell it. Yeah. Right? Yeah, I noticed that. You know, this interview is more, I would say, unconventional, right? Because I'm not one of those guys that's like corporate America and I'm going to hit you with some like random fire questions and all that stuff, dude. Like, I just want to get to know you, man.
Yeah,
because,
I like that.
Really, what you're getting yourself into would be a relationship, and you're going to be joining a team, right? So your role could be maybe one of the most important roles in the company. I'm just doing too much, man. Yeah. I'm doing too much, and I don't want you to think of it as an assistant role, right? Because it's not. Okay, right. It's more like operations, okay? Right. So you're not so much like assistant, right? You would be handling like, okay, for instance, like timesheets. Okay, I have an app called T-Sheets where all of our employees clock in, right? Insurance, right? Let's just say we got a big project right now. We got a 480 unit multifamily project.
Nice. Big
project. There's $100 million development. Okay.
That's a lot of insurance.
Yes. Yeah, it's a big job. Do a lot of insurance, bro. We have workers' compensation. We have general liability. We have excess liability, commercial auto, umbrella, inland marine. Like, we have all these insurances. Right. And you know how much work that is just to manage that, right? Yeah. Another thing would be bidding. Okay, so let's just say I got an opportunity to bid on a project for another $100 million project, right? For us, it's going to be like a $250,000. Like the one that we're getting right now is probably going to be like a $300,000 contract. For everything that I just filled out, I want you to make a template. A template being like something like this, right? You know, it's like a refined marketing statement, and it's got like I help, blah, blah, right? So you're going to make a template that says rough clean, final clean, touch-up clean, window clean, and you're going to have a stack of these on the desk, like 20 of them printed out, right? And then you will put it into, bring it to life, right?
Contract.
You'll bring it into life, which will be a bidding document. We're running two companies here, okay? So there's Sunclean and then there's Overcomer Academy. So two different companies. Right. Sunclean being a large commercial contract service business where we primarily deal with multifamily, high profit, large commercial contracts, okay? Then Overcomer Academy is an online coaching academy that helps other entrepreneurs that want to grow in a business or do something big or start a service business or change their life. Rather than doing smaller projects, they want to do big projects, right? The next 6 months is going to be really, really crazy. There's going to be a lot of new jobs coming in, a lot of new people coming. We're going to probably hire like 10 people over the next 4 to 6 months, right? Why us? Why do you want to do this?
Well, I think that what you just mentioned is the thing that's like mostly exciting and like makes you want to work because it's basically like a startup, right? And so you're
Overcomer Academy is, yes. So the bottom line is like, what's making you want to flee?
I feel stuck there. I don't feel like there's room for for me to grow.
Okay.
And I'm not a big fan of that. I like to be able to, be able to grow, be able to learn new things. And at the moment, it's just like it's just that one job I'm doing, and I'm not really gonna move up from there.
So you're a personal development guy, like you like getting better and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So you're like, you know what, man, like, screw it. Like, this might be a smaller company and stuff, but it seems like this guy's got his head on straight. Like, let me rub shoulders with this
exactly
person. He knows where he's going. Like, let me see where I can go with this. I truly believe that I can help people. If you look at my vision board here, with success sometimes, like what tends to happen is you're motivated by like money, right? Lamborghinis, high rises, boats, things like that, right? But there's like this little thing that's knocking at you too. Like, is that all there is? You know what I'm saying? When I made this vision board, I had none of this. Okay, I didn't have money. I didn't have boats. You know, I didn't have a good team. I didn't have a Lamborghini. I didn't have a high rise. What's crazy about this vision board is I do now have the Lamborghini. I do now have. I live in a high rise, right? These are all things that I like manifest, right? That I wanted,
right?
But it was bigger than that. Like, if you read this, I want my whole team winning, right? It ain't fun unless my whole team's winning, right? Philanthropy, someone who makes charitable donations intended to increase human well-being. This one right here, success isn't just about what you accomplish in your life, it's about what you inspire others to do, right? These were things that were tugging on my heartstring, right? I thought it was just about the money and this and everything else, right? But it's not, you know, like I want more. And so my faith, right? I don't know where you're at with that, you know, but faith is important to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's huge.
Me and my girl, we go to church every Sunday. We're Christian, you know. I was baptized Catholic, but you know, Christian's my thing. And so I don't judge anyone else either for whatever their thing is. Like I've seen a lot of the different paths, and it all leads to God. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, like buy a house for my parents, dude, right? I mean, these are things now that are happiness, dude. I mean, that's really what everybody wants, right? Is to be happy,
right.
Okay? And so when I look at this thing, I'm like, okay, so it's not fun unless my whole team's winning. I want my whole team winning, but there has to be a team worth putting energy into.
Oh, exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to make sure you feel it in your gut too, that you're like, I'm willing to do that. Like, I want to be here too. And like, I'm willing to go through the hard times with this guy. I'm willing to show up every day because it's not going to be easy. Right. We did a video earlier talking about 3 levels of business, right? The first stage is a hustler, okay? Second stage is an entrepreneur. Third stage is a CEO, okay? And then there's like levels 1, 2, 3 on each one of those. I'm on like level 2 of an entrepreneur, okay? I'm trying to get to CEO, right? The hustler, what he does is he just goes out there and he flips things and he makes money, right?
Right.
Not drugs, right? The hustler,
right, yeah.
Okay? Hustler is somebody that provides a service, goes out there, does his service, makes some money quick, and he's by himself. An entrepreneur, by definition, is somebody that reinvests his money for capital gain.
Right.
That's what it says in the dictionary. All these people are putting entrepreneur on their Instagram profile and they never invested $1 into themselves or their business, right?
Yeah.
I want a bunch of people that are intrapreneurs. Have you ever heard of that term? An intrapreneur is somebody that has entrepreneur tendencies. Somebody that if they weren't working for a company, they probably would be an entrepreneur.
Right.
They have, it's called an intrapreneur. It's somebody that's within an establishment that is an entrepreneur. Like they have the tendencies.
Got you. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's what makes a company truly great, dude.
Right.
Any big company that you know, like Coca-Cola, Google, all these things, their number 2s and 3s are more wealthier than any business owner out there. I promote side hustles, dude.
Nice.
So if that's like you, like you should. You see what I'm saying? I told Omid the same thing. Like, you know, you want to start teaching people how to do video work, or you need to do a video gig on, like you should, right? Make some extra cash, right? I do these things called like every 30 days, like I just assess, right? Raises do not happen like, quarterly or, you know, annually or whatever. It just happens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we might talk 30 days from now and I might be like, okay, I'm going to start you out what you used to make and give you a $400 raise every month. right? And just make it simple for you.
Right.
I've come to find out that I'm actually more of a business person. Like, I thought I was a sales guy. I thought I was like, oh yeah, dude, I'm a sales king. Like, I'll go out there and crush it, right? But I actually don't really enjoy sales. I'm more of a business guy. Like, I like moving the pieces on the chessboard. And if there's anything I like about sales, it's just building relationships. Quite honestly, all I want to ever talk about is business anyway. I got the blueprint up here. I know how it needs to look. And you might be able to help with that, right? You might be able to be like, John, I think, for that activity, it should be like this. I got no problem with that, because if you can figure it out, more power to you. So I need somebody that can put their career in like the top 2. Okay?
For sure.
Victor, it was a pleasure, man.
Yeah, pleasure's all mine.
Thanks for coming out, dude.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Appreciate you, bro. And if you ever do any sort of interviews like that, try it out. I mean, just make your interviews casual, man. I mean, at the end of the day, like, people aren't looking for like, what's your favorite color? What companies like, they just want to have a conversation. So have a conversation with your people, show them who you are, and get to know them. Get to know them on an easier, more comfortable level. And I promise everything's going to work out for you. But these are the kind of things we do here, man. We're going to be doing a lot of this stuff. So make sure, if you haven't subscribed yet, smash the subscribe button, because we're looking forward to showing you some more content. Peace.